Welcome to Shaped by the Screen, a Suffolk RTV production where we discuss the films that shaped us into who we are. Now, here's your host, Jimmy Mullen.
Good day, all, and welcome to a special RTV edition of Shaped by the Screen. My guest today is someone who has a Letterboxd account. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sabrina.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Of course, of course. I thought for this special edition, it'd be great to have someone who has a Letterboxd because, you know, you're not really a fan of movies if you don't have one.
It makes you qualify to talk about them.
100%. What are your, like, 4 favorite movies on
for
your
the top 4 on
Letterboxd?
Letterboxd, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
That's a great one.
Then Trainspotting.
Okay.
Then Fallen Angels. And
That
then
one I
Clockwork
haven't seen.
Orange.
I still have to watch those too.
Which ones?
The last 2 you said.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I love your Dr. Wong Workai.
Yeah, I haven't
Yeah, he
seen
makes
that either.
great films.
Yeah. All right, so Sabrina, is one of those 4 movies a movie you feel has shaped you into the person you are today?
For sure. I'd say Trainspotting. It's from 1996. Danny Boyle made it. And it follows a group of friends through addiction in Scotland. It really tells a story about like the influence of the people around you. The cinematography is excellent. I love the dialogue. You really connect with the characters. The soundtrack is fitting for every scene. They really made it fit perfectly. And I just think it was really well produced, well made. All the performances were incredible. And I would like to make a film like that one day. It definitely inspires me for directing purposes.
That is a movie that I feel can definitely inspire a lot of people. And I mean, for me, as someone who has dealt with addiction in my past, I think I can totally relate to a movie like that to an extent. I mean, it's been quite a while since I've seen it. I definitely have to refresh myself on it.
Yeah.
Most I remember is Ewan McGregor, who stars in the movie, swimming out of a toilet. That's like the most I remember about it.
Yeah, I don't know, I really liked that scene. It was creative of them to do that. It actually, I don't know, that scene spoke a lot about what depths people will go for their drug of choice.
Yeah, maybe I just wasn't ready for that yet, you know?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a Criterion Collection movie, so that means it has to be good, because they only pick good movies for that
usually,
collection.
yeah. I love Criterion. I really want to
Yeah.
get a physical copy so bad of like anything. Maybe like, I don't know.
Well, we'll be back to talk more about filmography after a word from our sponsor.
This episode of Shaped by the Screen is brought to you by McDonald's.
Hey, welcome to McDonald's. What would you like to order? You don't know yet, huh? Don't worry, we got plenty of delicious options on our McValue menu. You could get a McChicken, a McDouble, or the Daily Double Meal Deal, all of which come with a side of our famous fries, hot crispy McNuggets, and a refreshing drink of your choice. And get this, they're all just $5 each. So, you know what you want yet?
Can I get a...
Take your time. You know you love it.
Welcome back. I hope you're as hungry as I am after seeing that commercial. It just looked wonderful. Sabrina, you know a movie that I feel has helped shape me into the person that I am today?
Yeah, what is that?
Disney and Pixar's Cars, released in 2006, directed by John Lasseter, just 10 years after Trainspotting, actually, coincidentally.
Some nice similarities there.
Yeah, this movie, I feel, has had such an impact on me in how I look at life. You know, one of the quotes from the movie is, "There's a whole lot more to racing than just winning."
Wow, that's deep.
Yeah, I feel like with the end of that movie and how Lightning McQueen helps the king finish his last race, it was very noble of him to do that. And I think that, along with a bunch of like real world people that have roles in the movie, such as commentators like Bob Costas and Darryl Waltrip, race car drivers like Richard Petty and Dale Earnhardt Jr., I think having them in the movie really makes it feel worldly as a result.
Yeah.
And it's a great role for Paul Newman, who passed away not long after the film's release.
Wow, thank God I got to be a part of that.
Yeah, and I think bringing him back for the third one really brought it full circle, because they had like a ton of archival audio from him, which I didn't even know was the case until I saw the movie, and I was like, oh wow, this is like a nice like full circle moment for the franchise. I think people are too hard on the franchise. Like, I think a lot of people, especially in my generation, it means a lot more to us. But I think people older than us kind of look at it as like, oh, it's just a movie about cars, and like, why are they cars? But they don't really see the messages that it's spreading, especially talking about themes like the death of small town America, with the introduction of the interstate, bringing, you know, these long roads that kind of just pass over communities and things like that. I just think, especially the montage where they, you know, have like a little tribute to how it used to be, and then how everyone just kind of disappeared after a while. It's sad to watch. I think, you know, Owen Wilson does a great job as Lightning McQueen. It's a very memorable performance. Sally, played by Bonnie Hunt, she's great too.
Oh, I like Sally.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton voices Chick Hicks. There's like a lot of really well-known people that are a part of this movie. And George Carlin, the voice of Fillmore, rest in peace to George Carlin.
Rest in peace,
one of the greatest comedians of all time. Larry the Cable Guy as Mater. I think it's just a perfect role for him. I don't really know him for much else aside from that personally. It's just a wonderful cast of people that are a part of that. And it brought me a lot of joy as a child, and even brings me a lot of joy today. I still have a lot of my collection of the die-cast cars from my childhood. It was the first movie I saw in theaters, and I think because of that too, it means a whole lot to me.
Oh yeah, influential for your life.
100%, 100%. So that's going to wrap it up for this episode of Shaped by the Screen. I'd like to thank Sabrina for joining me and talking about train spotting and cars. Until next time, thanks for watching. See you soon.